everybody. My name is Christy, and welcome back to Joystick Hero. I apologize. It has been a little over a month since I put anything out on the YouTube channel. I'm currently trying to get through finals and all that stuff, but after this week, I'm done with that, and I'm hoping to get some regular content out for you guys. I've been throwing some ideas around. I got one other video that I got on the back burner. I'm still editing it, but I felt like I needed to take the time today to address some wonderful news that we got this week. Any of my FNAF fans out there, as you probably know, we got the teaser trailer for the FNAF movie, and we also, a little surprise, got the DLC, the Security Breach DLC, Ruin, the teaser trailer for that as well, and that is going to be coming out in July. So a lot of good news for FNAF fans this week, and I just wanted to take a deep dive into the movie trailer, especially because I have some things I want to address because there's a lot of drama on the internet right now, and I feel like I need to address it. So, yeah, we're just going to take a deep dive into those, and I hope you guys enjoy. All right, guys, let's go ahead and get into this trailer, shall we?
Welcome to Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria, where fantasy
That
and
lady's
fun
creepy. I don't
come
like
to
her.
life. Hit it, guys.
These look awesome. Look at Bonnie's face. But anyway, these animatronics look really cool. Jim Henson's did a great job with creating these. I'm glad they used like real animatronics instead of like CGI and stuff like that. I'm sure they use CGI for some parts, but I'm glad they built real ones so that it just makes it look cooler, in my opinion.
If you're watching this video,
Seeing Josh Hutcherson in this is really funny to me because I haven't seen him in anything in a while. Like it's been a while, and I've liked everything he's been in that I've like Hunger Games and what's that one? Bridge to Terabithia. All of those are really good, and this is the first big thing I've seen him in a while. So like, I just think it's funny that his first thing in a while was the FNAF movie.
it means you've been selected as Freddy's newest security guard.
Hello?
We're going
Wait, we have to go back. 1 second. This just needs to be addressed. Just a little bit more. Just just Freddy back here. I just love I used this picture, this screenshot for a video actually for one of my TikTok videos, and I just think it's so freaking funny. He's like sitting there, he's like, Mike, I threw up. And I just think that's really really funny. Um, so I'm excited to see what this scene is. Like, I'm just curious to see what happens.
we're going to have so much fun together.
Okay, so I'm sorry, I keep pausing it because I got a lot to say. This is just the teaser trailer, and we're getting a lot. Like like I said, this is just the teaser, and we're getting like so many little like interesting details, and I'm really like intrigued about it. So this right here, this looks like a Saw trap to me, which ironically, Saw 10 comes out the same weekend that FNAF comes out, which I just think is really cool. I love the Saw franchise. It's one of my favorite horror franchises. Because I like horror movies, like I like the gore and all that stuff, but Saw is more like a criminal, like a documentary to me. It's not documentary, but like it's like watching one of those crime shows. You know what I mean? And I like crime shows a lot, so that's what it reminds me of. This right here just looks like a salt trap. So there's a few theories going around on the internet about like what this little contraption is. Some people are saying it's the way like William Afton is going to kill Mike. Like this is his way of getting him. Or this is just Blumhouse's like way of talking about stuffing people into suits. So I'm interested to see which one it is, even or if it's neither one of them. So I'm excited to see how this little scene plays out. And this is like from Into the Pit. So that was the trailer. If you guys haven't seen it, there you go. You get to see it there. with pauses. But if you haven't seen the full thing, go ahead and look it up on YouTube. It's everywhere. It's on Twitter and everything. Um, this is just the teaser, like I said, and it's very very interesting. We're getting so many little like snippets of things that I think are going to be really important. Um, so I wanted to let the video finish playing out before I pause it again. But I wanted to talk about this scene right here. I know it's a little blurry. Um, I was very like intrigued about how they were going to go about the ghost kids because I saw on like Instagram and Twitter that they were casting for the ghost kids, and I was like, okay, how's this going to work out? Like I was just, I was curious to how they were going to do it. Like if they were going to do like a flashback to when William killed them or like something like that. But it looks like that the spirits are coming to Mike in this scene. So I'm excited to see how this plays out. Like I said, I was a little worried about the ghost kid situation, but I think this is going to be an interesting way to incorporate that part of the FNAF universe. Um, you got like Freddy here, Foxy, Bonnie. I think some people. This is Chica. I think people were saying this is the Golden Freddy. This is the kid that inhabits Golden Freddy, which I'm a little confused about that part because you know is this Evan? Because this is clearly not Cassidy. So I'm curious if this is the crying child. Because the Bite of '83 or the Bite of '87, if you want to be a Markiplier fan for a second. Um, I'm curious. I'm excited to see how this all plays out. I really am. The other thing I want to talk about. God, he looks terrified, which is good because I'm hoping this movie's going to be scary. Where where is it? So this, I'm curious if this is just an endo or like who this is. If anybody has any ideas, drop them in the comments because I'm curious. I feel like this is just an endo, but who knows? I see a little ball over here from like the ball pit. I'm assuming so, but I'm trying to find. I did make a comment about this how it has to do with like into the pit, which I thought was really cool. I pointed that out to my girlfriend. I just wanted to look at Matthew Lillard. That's all. Where is he? 1 second, guys. Sorry. There he is. There he is. Um, it's not that important. I mean, it's important because I love Matthew Lillard. This is our first glimpse at Matthew as William Afton, and I think so far I'm liking it. I'm liking the vibe. It looks like the classic, look. Um, they was confirmed that Afton would not have a British accent, which is fine. I like the British accent aspect, but the fact that it's Matthew Lillard makes up for it. I don't care what anybody says. Um, but yeah, I'm really really excited to see him in this role. I love everything he's been in. He's such a charismatic guy. He's great with his fans, and I'm just really excited to have him be a part of the FNAF like family, if you want to say that. Um, so yeah, this is exciting. We got a good casting, like the good a good casting. I think I've looked at the cast list a couple of times, and obviously I know the two main stars are like the biggest names on there. I think, but all of them seem good. I've looked into some of the others' work, and I think this is going to be good. I have high hopes for this movie. I like Blumhouse. I like everything that they've done, just about. Um, so I have high hopes. I mean, Megan. They put Megan out. Megan was really good. Um, so I'm curious to see how all this works out. One last thing about the FNAF movie trailer that I want to talk about. I'm just gonna head and show it. Let's see here. Let's get a good. This right here, the red eyes. Everybody on my TikTok, I've seen multiple videos about complaining about the red eyes. Shut up. It's not that big of a deal. I'm sorry. Like, your opinion is valid. I'm not saying your opinion is not valid, because it is. You're entitled to your opinion. But this is not a problem. It's fine. The problem I mostly have with it is the fact that, or not the problem with this, the problem I have with people complaining about it is the fact that they're comparing this to when we got them to change Ugly Sonic. And let me just pull this up as a comparison. Ugly Sonic. Got this monstrosity. This deserved to be changed. I mean, look at this. This is terrible. I mean, look. I know this is the Chip and Dale version, but like, look at look at this. The human teeth, like this is so much better. Like that's what you expect from a video game movie. This terrible. This deserved to be changed. But you know what doesn't deserve to be changed? FNAF movie poster. There we go. 2023. There we go. Let's see. Let's get this up here. I'll go in the images and have this up. All right. So this looks fine, guys. I don't like I understand why people are complaining. They're saying it looks cliche and cheesy. It doesn't. It looks fine. Other than the fact that you guys keep making high jokes, which I think is really funny. Other than that, I it's annoying. I'm tired of everybody saying, "Oh, we did it once. We could do it again." Shut up. Shut up. Anyway, um so yeah, stop complaining about this because I'm worried that if we keep harassing Blumhouse about this stuff, that they're gonna delay the movie. Like what? Like you guys, some of you guys have been around since the beginning, waiting for this movie, and now you're gonna complain about these red eyes. And then what if it gets delayed and now we gotta wait longer? I will admit, I have only been a fan for about a little over a year. After my dad died, I became super like hyper fixated on FNAF, and then I got that came along with Mark and like all this stuff. So I've not been a fan that long, but I've been doing a lot of research and I've gotten really into it. I actually do have a FNAF tattoo right here that I got, which I love. It's one of my favorite ones that I have. The guy did a really good job. But anyway, everybody is like talking about how this is part of the lore, which I know a lot of lore. I've done a lot of my research and stuff like that. But they're talking about how this is like when they're in attack mode and like all that stuff. They're not going to be read the whole time, guys. Everybody's like, "Oh, they're going to be read the whole time." This is ridiculous. This is so cliche. Let me show you something. Let me just show you something. Prove my point here. Look at that. What color is that? White. The eyes are white. Guys, they're not going to be red the whole time. They're going to be white probably majority of the movie except for like the chase scenes and stuff like that, like the into the like the pit part. Like that's when they're in attack mode, or some people saying like that's when they're controlled by certain thing like Afton and stuff like that, but I'm assuming that's more of a security breach thing, so that doesn't apply to this movie. Um but either way, they're not going to be red the whole time. We'll find out why they're red. I'm sure Blumhouse has a reason for it, and we just need to respect that. Because everybody complaining that they're going to be red the whole time, they're not. I just showed you. It's in the trailer right there. They're white. So, just stop complaining, please. Like, I get it. You're upset, but it's not that big of a deal. And I'd hate for something that everybody's been waiting for a long time to get delayed or pushed back because of a stupid little thing like that. And this is just the teaser. Like, we don't know what the whole trailer's going to look like. I guess you can like critique it more once the like the full trailer comes out, but even then I just think it's not that big of a deal personally. I've seen a lot of creators also backing that statement, like it's not that big of a deal, guys. They're saying like these new FNAF fans. I don't think it's just the new ones, but whatever. But yeah, that's I just wanted to say that because it's very frustrating when you're really excited about something and people are sitting here complaining. I will be honest with you. I'm a very easy critic. I am not. I'm very easy to please about this kind of stuff. My friends have seen horrible movies and they've talked about them afterwards and like that was terrible, and I'm like, oh, it was pretty good, you know. Like I'm very easy critic. I just don't. I feel like they put so much time and effort into something. I mean, I'm sure there's bad movies and everything, but regardless, people put time and money into those movies, and whether you liked it or not, they deserve the recognition for it. Um, so yeah, just stop complaining about the red eyes, guys. It's getting old. I like every time I scroll on my For You page, it's like, oh, we could change it again. We can change it again. Like I'm tired of reading it. Like I've hit not interested a couple of times because I'm just tired of it. But I'm gonna get off the FNAF movie trailer and I'm gonna move on over to the Security Breach DLC trailer, which also came out this week. Very, very exciting stuff here. I have not gone through the full Security Breach game. I've gone through about half of it, maybe three quarters. But I've watched Mark play it a bajillion times. It's probably on in the background right now. But but yeah, I'm very excited to see what this DLC brings. So let's go watch it. Why aren't you letting me do it? There we go.
Cassie, I hope you get this message. I'm trapped.
Sorry, I know it's 9 seconds in, but I got stuff to say. So the whole thing about Cassie, we don't know who this kid is yet. Hell, we don't even know who Gregory is technically, but I'll get to that at the end of the video. Um, the thing I'm a little worried about, and the thing that the FNAF universe has a slight problem with, and this is not like a critique or anything to Scott or anything. I just I've noticed this. They have a problem with naming people like similar names or like the same name. So, for example, we have Michael Afton, we have Mike Schmidt. Well, everybody and their mother on TikTok and Twitter and everything is like, "Ooh, Michael Afton's in the movie," and like, "Oh, it's Josh Hutcherson's Matthew Lillard's son," and they're like doing all this stuff. And they're creating fan art, which, by the way, the fan art's really good. Even if it's like the names and stuff, the fan art's great. I love you guys' like art and stuff. I love looking at it. But some people are just getting confused because they're like, "Oh, it's Michael Afton in the movie," and then the little sister Abby is supposed to be like Elizabeth, and I'm like, "No, it's not." As you can see, I'll just make a point here. FNAF movie IMDb. Go on here. Ooh, we got a nice setup now. I don't want to pan. All right, stars. Scroll down here. Here we go. Josh Hutcherson is Mike Schmidt, guys. It's not Michael Afton. It's not anybody else. It's Mike Schmidt. It's the first security guard from the first game. As you know, the movie is based off the first three games, and this is what we got right here. So I know some people just might not know the difference, but there's a huge difference. So it's Mike Schmidt, not Michael Afton. So the thing I'm worried about, what brings this up, is we have Cassie in this, who's like the main protagonist in this DLC, and then we have Cassidy, which is old stuff that everybody knows about. So I'm worried people are going to get that confused now. So I hope that doesn't happen. But that's just a little side anecdote. I just wanted to say that.
Here at the Pizzaplex, or what's left of it. I don't have time to go into how I got here, but you've got to help me out. Save me, Cassie, please. It's so dark down here.
This is interesting. Let's do.
Gregory, run!
One second. Just need to look at something real quick. Okay, well, I'll go back to it in a second. But this is another good spot to stop. How in the hell is this child keeping Monty's mouth open? That's like 1,000 pounds of machinery. How in the hell is she doing that? Like, look at this. Like, what? But also, I really like the, people are calling them, like, the ruined animatronics, which is a good name, with the name of the DLC and everything. Or the abandoned animatronics. I think this is going to be cool, like a cool design, once we get to see everything. I think that's going to be interesting. I'm guessing this is Glam Rock Freddy. Now this, I'm very excited about. I freaking love Sun and Moon. I know it's technically one character, but Sun and Moon as a whole, I love them. Everybody's saying that this is like gonna be called Eclipse. This is like not the it's the non-canon name as far as we know. We might get to see him be called Eclipse in the DLC, but we don't know yet. Um, so everybody's saying like the lights have been out for a long time, so Moon stays out, and now Sun's trying to push his way through. So I think this is going to be a very interesting character, and I feel like it's going to have like a bipolar aspect to it. because it's got both personalities trying to push itself forward. So maybe at one point it's trying to help Cassie, and then the other point trying to get her. So I'm extremely curious to how that's going to play out. I'll let this play out before I make my final comment.
Don't give up on me yet.
And it comes out in July, guys. Only 2 months away. We are almost in June, which is crazy that half the year is just about gone. Um, let's see here. I just had a few comments. First one, we'll just start with this one right here. I want to get a good picture here. Oh, God damn it. Here we go. Okay, this is good. So everybody's saying that this is the Mimic, um, which is from one of the books. I think it's the Tale of the Pizzaplex books. I don't know if it's out yet. If it is, I haven't read it personally. I haven't read all the books yet. I've only read the first main three and then a couple of the other ones. So I haven't gotten to this part yet. But as we can see, it looks like Burn Trap, in my opinion. Like the Mimic, people were like creating theories already, obviously, about the Mimic and like how it was glitch trap and stuff like that. Um, so I haven't really gotten into that part yet. I'm still doing a little bit of research. But as you can see, you got the bunny ears and you got that crooked smile that you can see on Burn Trap and all the other like when you look at the Springtrap animatronics. So I'm excited to see how this goes. And even when you look at Glitch Trap, it's got that same crooked smile. So I'm sure it's got like elements of Afton and all that stuff. But we'll see how it goes. I'm very excited to see the new like I'm I love Springtrap and everything. It's a great character. Obviously William Afton sucks, but Springtrap itself is a cool character. Um and I'm got to be honest, I'm tired of hearing I always come back. I hope we get a new, like, even if it's not brand new, I hope it's like a new little, antagonist. I'm kind of excited about that. This is a really cool design. I like the colors and everything. They did a really good job. The last thing I want to point out in the video, and then I'll have some closing remarks. Let's see here. Come on. Where are you? Almost. Here we go. So right here we have the Vanny mask, which is very, very interesting. I I like this because it feels like we're going back to the roots of the original games. Because as you know, in FNAF 2, you put the Freddy mask on to scare the other or keep the other animatronics out. I'm wondering if this is the same like concept, is like keeping the other animatronics away and everything. So I think that's really cool that we're going back to our roots basically. Because I know the number one complaint that everybody had with Security Breach was it's not scary, and it was like a big step from what we're used to and all that stuff. So I like seeing, we're going back a little bit, using some old elements, and we have like the Security Breach TV where we were showing like the cameras and everything, which we had on the Faz Watch and everything, but that's different. Now we have like the little boxes and everything, like I'm excited to see how everything plays out with the TV and like the new way of looking at everything. And the mask, I'm very excited because I'm hoping this will give Security Breach like a better reputation, because that was a lot of people's complaints. And as much as I love Security Breach, it's one of my favorite games because it was so different. Um, it's it's not the old games, and everybody is a critic. And the game was glitchy, and it wasn't scary. Like, it's not scary. I'm willing to admit that. And it's something I did miss in the game. Some parts were scary, like some of the jump scares and everything terrified me. Like Mapbot, that damn thing is the scariest thing in the whole game. Um that and the endos. The endos are terrifying. I hate those. But yeah, I just had one more thing to talk about is how is Gregory talking to this girl? I know they're talking through the Roxy like walkie talkie and everything, but where in the hell did he get that? And then like they're talking, was it like in his pocket the whole time, or like, you know, and who is Cassie? And who is Gregory? Like, technically, in the original game, in the the first Security Breach, the regular Security Breach, we don't get much info about Gregory. We just know he's like what is he, 8, and he's randomly at the Pizzaplex, and Vanessa's like, "Oh, there's no record of him. We don't know who he is. Like, don't know his parents, don't know anything." And if you are looking at the ending where you just leave the Pizzaplex at 6 a.m., Gregory's sleeping in a box with a newspaper as a blanket when Vanny comes to like kill him. Like, who is this kid? Where are his parents? Where did he come from? And how did he get in the Pizzaplex with no parents, no money, or anything like that? He bypassed security that that are supposed to be watching this place, which I'm sure they just kind of let kids in to kill him or whatever. But you know what I mean? Like it's interesting where he comes from, and now he's like stuck in the Pizzaplex, and now we have this new protagonist who we also don't know anything about, and I want to know how she knows Gregory. Like, if there's no record of him, like, where did he come from? Where did she come from? And how did they get these walkie-talkies to work? I'm hoping it's just that they already had them, but I'm just curious to see how this goes because, like I said, we don't have any information on like Gregory or anything, and I'm hoping we get a little bit more of his backstory because like he is the main protagonist in the game, like or the regular security breach. We should know a little bit more about him, and I'm hoping we get some info about Cassie too. Um, but either way, this trailer looks freaking awesome. I'm very, very excited for the DLC to come out, and it's free, guys. It's for free. Like that's even cooler to me. It's free, so very, very excited to play it. I'm gonna try and get through the rest of the security breach, so I can feel better when I start playing this. So I feel accomplished. Um, and after that, I'm gonna restart it so I can play it for the channel because I don't want to start in the middle for you guys. I want you all to watch me struggle and suffer, especially with the daycare part and the part where you're trying to break Freddy out of parts and services and you got to go through all the endos. Yeah, I'm very bad at that part. It took me so long and I said so many cuss words. um, so you guys will get to see that soon. I'm still trying to get the gaming setups stuff. Amazon's being a pain in my ass. It's not. It's a whole thing. But I will have some stuff up like that soon. I have 2 videos on the back burner right now that I'm gonna have up for you guys. Hopefully, the end of this week. I just finished up my finals for school, so I'll have some more time to work in between my job and hanging out. Having a social life. But I can't wait to get more content out for you guys. If you have any suggestions or if you have anything you want me to do or play eventually, please drop it in the comments. I'll be happy to look into it and try and get it out for you guys. Like I said, some more videos will be coming out very, very soon. And yeah, I'm very excited about the movie and the trailer, or the not trailer, the DLC and everything. It's going to be really good. I have high hopes. I really do. And the movie comes out 3 days before my birthday, so what a birthday present, am I right? So anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. If you haven't already, please like the video and subscribe. And if you haven't, follow me on TikTok. I'm almost to 1,000 followers, and I would really like to go live on there. And I also want to start doing some Twitch stuff when I get the gaming stuff set up and everything. And I want to do live streams and stuff and talk to you guys. Like I talk to the followers on my TikTok and everything through comments, but I want to be able to have like an interactive little live stream with you guys. So until next time, please go out there and be nice to somebody, and I will see you in the next video.